All right, so what is this madness? Well, I literally, like I had said on the other channel, I had said that, I'm not going to like hang around and have you guys like be on a live stream, me like looking for a pin for an hour. Well, I literally found the pin like pretty much as soon as I hit end. So, and here's the crazy part. The whole time, I thought that pin fell on the floor or fell in the trash. It didn't. It actually fell onto the table, onto my deck, and rolled just over to the edge where I couldn't see it. So I found it. So I'm going to continue where I left off on this channel. And that's why I say to people, that's why this channel is here. I could just pick up and basically just rip. I could just pick up on the live stream, like whatever. So that's why I say subscribe. Now I got to find it. Look at that. I think I'll come up in my own subscriptions because I am subscribed to myself for this particular reason. There we go. There we go. We got 2 people already here. Come on, don't forget. Thumbs up. RC Daniel, what's going on, guy? Yeah, we're back again. So hopefully this time I'll be able to finish it. Get you right down low, right there, so you can see the action. That light is like that. Light's actually messing stuff up. It's not making it any better. Yeah, I guess just gonna go for that. So I had straightened out my pins. Like I said, I actually did find the pin for this. So I had like temporarily lost it. So, but it's back. So I figured I'd just, instead of leaving this as a dead project, this is why this channel is here. That's why I tell people, subscribe to this channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of lube on there for that one. Got this pin already in place. We did, I did rebend these pins. So these I'm basically just going to slide right back into place. Be done. Let's see, is that going to slide in nice? It is, kind of. Actually, you know what? It's a little dirty in there. I think I'm going to run a drill bit in there just to kind of clean it up. So I'm going to take a drill bit, stick it in my drill. And you can use like the right size drill bit, or you can just get a, they have a boring tool you can use. But I should just clean that out. Reinstall this pin. Yeah, it's much better. That's the way it should have been. So I'm actually going to coat this with a little bit of that lube, like I say, like an assembly lube type of deal. Perfect. Then that takes 2 nylocks, 1 on each side. Why am I getting a reorder notification? Kurt, what's going on, guy? Were you in the other live stream? Is anybody here from the other live that I just ended? I think it's a riot. Why do you have this channel? You're so confusing. So there we go. So that's all set. I think I had addressed that already because this was loose as well. I think I already addressed that, but I'm just going to give it a little tweak right now, make sure I did. And I didn't. So that means I am going to have to get in there with a little wrench get a hold of that nut that's in there. I think that's a nut, right? You know, I'm probably going to need that special little Kyosho thing that I've got, which I think is in the truck. Dang it. Or I could maybe lift the top and go from this side. Yeah. Go from this side right here. Give that a crank. That's better. So that's all set. Go up to the other side here. Do the same thing. Install that into place. How come it's not even in frame? It's terrible. Give that a little ream. Install my bearings. Inner. And the outer. And what I will do, I always say, put some lube on there. Install it right into place. Making sure that pin does not pop out like it's trying to. Look at that pin just trying to pop out of there. Oh, bugger. Here we go. A bit of assembly lube on there. Nice. Yeah. What do you need? All right. I am back. Just had to go help the wife for a quick second. 2 nylocks on each side. Did I straighten out that? You know what? I think I might have forgot to straighten this out. I might have forgotten to straighten it out. Did I? I think I might have. Yeah, I didn't straighten this one out. Well, you can watch me straighten the pin out. See how I do it. Or straighten the axle thing out here. Boy, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Yeah, dude, like Jo, as soon as I ended that stream, this one, I found the pin like literally within seconds, so I didn't see a point in jumping back onto the other stream. So what I'm gonna do is thread this all the way on. which will give me leverage over the piece. Like that. And you can see where it's bent. It's bent bad right there. So I could tackle it by throwing my vise on here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So it's bent that way. So I should be able to do. Crank that on. Crank that down. Give that a crank. And maybe if I just grab it, I might be able to just tweak it right back into place. See if I can without wrecking it. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to crush the cup, which could be. So what I really need to do is I need to put a tap on it because it's bent right here. So if I throw it in sideways into the vise like here, maybe like that, that should work. Something like that. Then what I need to do is tap that way. Wish I had my punch. If I had my punch, I could do it way better than this. And that might have been it. I think that was it. So, get rid of this. Find a little micro pin this thing takes, which is, pretty sure it's this one. Yep. And then pop the bearing out. So I can see what I'm doing. Make sure that that's straight. And it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. I'm trying to see where the bend is now. It's not too bad. Keep it right there. It's like right here. Hold that straight. Right there. So place it on the deck here. Give it a little bit of a wrap. Just a little bit more persuasion right there. And I bent it too much. Whoops. Right there. Just won't do it as much. There's the bend. Right there. Right there. What I need to do is I need to tap it that way. So put it back in the vise. Yeah, I can actually see it. It's right. I think it's right there. It's right at that edge. So it's still at my paint line. Give it a whack right there. Make sure this vise is tight. That's it. That's close enough. I took the majority out. Looks like it's just a little bit right there now. Right where the threads contact the actual piece. So that's going to have to be fixed this way. Rotate this way. Crank that down. Close this. Just like that. Tighten that. Oh no. Oh, there's the pin. Alright, so it's right there. So basically, to give it a little tap right there. And that looks like that did it. So let's see. Did that fix it? Come on, pen. Get in there. That's it. That's bent. Alright. Done. Alright. this thing. Thing's on the bench. Get out of here, guy. Come on, John. This thing isn't on the bench as much as one of those. Come on. Give me a break. This thing's meant. Dude. Well, think about what I've done to this. If you haven't seen the videos, man, go watch the videos. This thing has been ripped. And it's getting its redneck repairs. That's the best. Redneck repairs. They work. This thing would smoke a Yeti. Leave it in the dust. All right. Good there. We got our hex pins. So that's good. So throw a pin in there. You get a little, this is the Habao hex that I use, which steps it out just a bit. If I can get it to go on all the way. Gotta make sure that that pin is centered. I have a feeling the pin is not getting centered on this. Give it a little bit of a tap. That's happy. We'll go ahead and take the tire. Slap that in. I'll put some thread lock on this thing. Come on, this even looks better than a Yeti, doesn't it? This thing would blow a Yeti out of the water. I don't even know, guy. I don't even have one. I don't even know. I just think this thing's mint anyway. Come on, get in there. Come on. Get on there. There we go. I think that's it. Stop biting. Come on, bite. There we go. All right. Go over to this side. Got no room in this thing. All right. And I lost the pin. You gotta be kidding me. The pin fell out. The pin fell out while I was messing around here. Come on. Son of a... This pin's killing me. What the heck? It's really messing with me right now. All right. Get that in there. Get that in there. Is that the right pin? Hope so. There we go. better. It fell out again. Just gonna, that's it. I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god, this is killing me. Why is it messing with me so bad right now? Pin just literally keeps on dropping out. All right. 5th time's the charm. Come on. 5th time is the charm. See if you stay in this time. Just put duct tape on it. She used thread lock. It'll lock the pin into place. How about if I hold on to the shaft this time while I do it, and maybe put a pin in that? That should help. There we go. Now it ain't gonna come out. There we go. That's better. My hex. This is those, like I said, these are those Habao hexes. Just spaces it out just a touch. I'll drive it on. Looks like that's in there. How do I get it in there just a little bit more? I feel like it's got a little bit of slop that I don't want on it. So I think I'll pry that away. Just talking to myself here. Just pry this away. That pin will settle all the way down. I think I just need to make sure that I press it in. There's a pair of channel locks. Get in there and I'll press that hub on. There we go. That's better. Ooh, that has got some nice lockability. Yeah, that's much better. I think I might have to do the same thing to the other side. Yep, that's way better. All right, grab my tire. Going down. A bit of thread lock in there. There we go. That's on there. And I think I'm going to check this side. Just want to make sure. It's on there. All right, good enough. All right, laser nut's ready to rip. See how fast that was? Well, it took me like 6 hours. That is one. I mean, come on. Screenshot that. That thing's mint. That thing is an awesome looking rig right now. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. It's even got like the highlights on it. Drag it on down. Look at that. Frame it into the shot just a little bit nicer. Maybe even turn the wheel so you can see the wheel a little bit. Nah, it looks better the other way. All right, so I am going to be out. So I didn't think I was actually going to be able to take this thing out just because of losing that pin, but it's all back together. Laser nut. This is like part 3, I think it is. Part 1 was the disassembly and discovery of the fact that it had no diff fluid in the, well, for the ring and pinion. I did end up putting 1 million in the rear end because I like the 1 million being on that rear differential. That seems to work out for me. I like that more of a posy action, especially with these size tires on it. It'll probably act like a 500K. Like, if you get what I'm saying, like tires, fluids, all of that stuff, they all work together. So a 1 million fluid for one specific setup isn't going to be the same as 1 million for the other setup. You know what I mean? That's why it's like a lot of people like ask, hey, you know, what diff fluid do you use? Or what diff fluid should I use? Or what shock oil should I use? And it's like, it's hard to, I could tell you what I did, but you might not have the same climate that I do. You might not like the fact that the rear end is more set up kind of like more posy-ish. It's not posy, it's posy-ish. You know, it's got that kind of limited slip kind of ability. So, and I like that because I like being able to kick out the rear end with the front end being loose. I did put, what did I put? 500K? I think I put 500. Yes, I did. I put 500K in my center diff. And realistically, there should be a part 4 to this. Yeah, there is going to be a part 4 because I really should take apart this front differential too. Man, Losi really missed the mark with putting fluid in there. So there was nothing. So if you've got a laser nut, man, first thing you should be doing, I guess, my opinion, rip open that front and rear differential, and you'll realize a thing or two because we discovered a thing or two. So anyways, like I always say, just get out there and rip it. This was just one of those ones where you just pop on real quick, and that's what this channel is about. This channel is supposed, that's why I'm saying subscribe to this channel. We got 10 people on, only 7 thumbs ups. Come on. So the math just doesn't work. The math doesn't equate. So I always say just get out there and rip it because point blank, what should you do? You should do it. Do just that. Get out there and rip it. Share it. You know what I mean? Share the fun, share the hobby, and have a blast. So I'm just going to end this. Thank you for coming to this live stream. Pop on. Losi and Laser Nut, part 3 of the differential. I found the pin. So, all right. I got to shave. See you guys later. Thanks for coming.